You made it. Congratulations. It's day 3 of the Writing Goals Workshop 2024. And so if this is the first video you're seeing, if you're just joining us now, you can get all the other parts of the workshop. Just sign up below and I'll send it straight to your email. So on the first day, we reflected on achievements of the past so we can learn from those. Second day, we did a really detailed visualization of what it's going to take in order to be successful with the New Year's goal this year. And now day 3, this is all about navigating 2024. So let's get into it because you've made it this far. Congratulations. So I have 5 questions, and these are questions I've used on a weekly or bi-weekly basis in order to reflect on my business goals, my writing goals, all of it. And so this helps when you're in the messy middle of a situation, which we all are going to be during 2024, when we check in, in a June reflection, we're going to be in the middle of this thing. And so these are the journal questions I've used to navigate the path as I set out on the journey. So let me get into these. So number 1, at the end of every single week, I reflect upon my wins. So even if I don't have time for the entire journal session, I really balance out my negativity bias by looking at what am I celebrating this week? So that's the first question on this page. What are you celebrating? What went well? Because we tend to ruminate on problems. That's what the majority of us do anyway. And so we don't tend to ruminate on what's going well, what we're celebrating, what progress we made. And this is one of the best ways to train the brain to move forward and keep going on a goal, not to give up, because we're consciously recognizing the wins we have had. So number 1, every week, what are you celebrating? Number 2, what's bothering me? And in more detail, I look at what's intimidating me. What am I scared to do? What is triggering me? What is frustrating me and why? And so I kind of just get some of that out so I can objectify it and reflect. So the general question is what's bothering me, but the subgroups of that can be like what's scaring you, what's triggering you, or what's just really darn frustrating. So that's the second question to reflect upon every week. And then we sandwich it in another positive. So I know how much we can vent, but this helps us sandwich it in what am I enjoying? And so this is slightly different from what am I celebrating, which might be, what are the accomplishments of this week? What did I get done? Now, this is just what's working well. What am I enjoying? What am I learning? What's growing? Where am I making the most progress? Or what is fascinating to me? What do I not need to focus on and pay attention to because it's just drawing me in? It actually takes a lot of energy to focus on things that you really don't want to do, but we always have to do that. We all have things in our life that we don't want to do, but we have to do them. Therefore, if something is fascinating you and moving you forward, that's free energy. Curiosity and fascination are really good assets because it's free energy. You don't have to focus on it. You don't have to remind yourself to do it. You're not even procrastinating it because you're actually fascinated by it. And that's a really good asset. So that's number 3. What am I enjoying? Learning, growing, making progress, fascination. Put those in there. So we've sandwiched what's bothering us. So we're acknowledging it. We know it and we're aware of it, but we're not letting it rule our week. Those are the first 3 questions. Now, number 4, from these 3 questions, I derive my action plan. This is really valuable because when I'm aware of why I'm being triggered or what I'm scared to do, and then when I also recognize what's working, then I'm more easily I can see what do I need to prioritize in order to move forward. This is how we navigate. So next, question number 4 is what is my action plan from the week ahead? After reflecting on these other things, having this broad knowledge, then I can go deep and make an action plan for the week ahead. Now, I am a woman who started a business and wrote a book while I had a full-time job and a toddler. So I know that not everybody can center their week around their dreams. And for me, this actually built the muscle to be able to execute things now that I am a full-time businesswoman. So all I'm saying is I know with these action plans, not all of us are time rich in order to be able to just say, okay, this week I'm only going to think about designing my future, period. No, that's usually not the case. And so this is where you really, when you're making your action plan, based on this emotional knowledge you have about where you're at in the navigation process, look at what do you need to prioritize. If you have a busy schedule, don't choose 7 things. Choose one action that you're going to be proud of if you get it done. And then also, sometimes it will be a stretch goal. I know sometimes our weeks are completely robbed of us, but use it reflecting on what we were able to get done in a week. This can prevent us from getting to the end of every week and saying, I didn't get enough done. Why is this not moving forward, etc. What we want to do is we want to reach, and then we want to celebrate, and we want to understand what happened. So number 4 is the action plan. And number 5, as you're designing this action plan, really putting your number 1 priority first, being realistic and not being hard on yourself. Then finally, number 5, the question is, how will this help me reach my goal and get to the life I want? And so we do the action plan, and then we make sure that this is getting you where you want to go. It's just a quick check-in. So these are my 5 navigational questions. I take 30 minutes, 20 minutes at the end of a week to just make sure that I'm moving in the right direction towards the goals I want to accomplish. And these have made all the difference. It may seem like it takes a little time, but it actually helps you to go much faster when you make it a habit, and it's rewarding when it becomes a habit. So I hope you have enjoyed our Writing Goals workshop for New Year's 2024. Every single week, I come up with a new motivational video, a craft video, something that's going to help you to accomplish your goals. So as you're navigating 2024, don't do it alone. Subscribe to this channel, give me a like, and sign up to get the workbook below, and I'll make sure you don't miss a single video because I'll send it straight to your inbox. So much love. Happy New Year. Talk soon. Bye.